Hello and welcome to our update here on OPEC. We've just had the OPEC meeting, OPEC Plus allies, OPEC Plus wrap up its March meeting, and we've had a bit of a surprise in terms of the output cuts. They're going to roll them over through the course of April. We had been expecting Saudi Arabia to perhaps increase production by 1 million barrels. Remember, it had voluntarily cut production by 1 million barrels per day. We had also expected the overall cartel, the grouping, to increase production by 500,000 barrels per day. That would have left 1.5 million barrels per day extra coming onto the market. That had been roughly the expectation. Remember, we had seen oil prices drop. Look on the hourly chart. We had seen them drop down to this sort of level here, around just $59 here on WTI, chasing these February lows down there. That held, and the news of the last couple of hours has clearly been very positive. We've seen a big pop, and we've hit a new high since January 2020 for oil markets. If we scroll out on the daily chart, you can see the momentum here starting to test these highs that were struck in January 2020. And if that goes, then we're potentially looking at a move back to April 19 highs. So very, very positive, very bullish positioning here at the moment. We'll just drop that peak in here, and we can drop another in this sort of region here. So we're starting to test this sort of level up here now between 65. 60 and 66.40. That kind of region could be tested in the near term. So as you can see from the commentary section here, we've got some updates. Oil hits another high as headlines pit OPEC members against Russia. Russia has been allowed to maintain production or increase production by 130,000 barrels per day, I believe. That's really compensation for lost production due to weather in Siberia, is my understanding of it anyway. More updates. According to delegates, the discussion is now about a rollover production. As we know, OPEC Plus agrees to keep output flat in April. We'll meet again in April to discuss for output for May. So OPEC deciding to keep its cards close to its chest, keeping its powder dry, as the Saudi minister said earlier today, and that is creating a strong bid under oil prices. As we have seen, as we noted in our preview to this event, that the backwardation in the curve really is suggesting that there is quite a tight supply situation right now. And so the decision by OPEC will really force prices up. Of course, the question is whether shale comes in, but at the moment, that doesn't seem to be a problem for OPEC and for Russia. And that's it for the moment. We'll have more updates for you here at OPC Markets.